Hello guys, in this video I would like to talk about JavaScript array loops and switch method. So for loop through a block code a number of times for in, for off, while, do while and switch statements. So these are all very important because day-to-day work, if you're working as a real time or otherwise if you're creating a portfolio to showcase to the interviewers or someone else. So these are all very important while doing any coding section, either not only JavaScript guys, if you want to do any language, any framework or any library is must and should. You should learn is the basics of JavaScript. So these are all very important. So I'm going to show you one by one through the code and just in go and just you can learn it about this and one by one. So let's go to my Visual Studio Code and have a fun. Okay, I opened my Visual Studio Code and here I already created a file, loops.js file. So just if you want to create in same file, you can create it guys. So first, what is the loops can execute black code number of times. Loops are handy if you want to run same code over and over again, each time with a different value. Often this is the case when working with arrays per loop. So just the first one I would like to take for loop. So how I want to do it in for loop. So constant, okay, here I would like to take those. So in this case I want to take okay, David, John, Alex, Bill, Andrew, Mac. Okay, this many I took it. So what I have to do here, so the statement creates the loop of three optional expressions guys. For loop have expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. What is the expression 1 is executed one time before execution of the code block. Expression 2 is defines the condition for executing the code block. Expression 3 is executed every time after the code block has executed. So what does it mean? So let me have a fun about this one. So for let I equal to 0 to the expression 2, what I'm going to do using the string array values dot length, I'm taking that length. Then I'm incrementing expression 3, I'm going to increment each one. Okay, so now I'm going to log this value. So using this I want to do here values of I. So what happened with I is going to give each value David, John and Alex. Okay, Alex and all these values are coming up. So now I'm going to run code loops, right? Okay, loops JS file. So here see guys, David, John, Alex, Daniel, Andrew, Mac, all these values are displayed as X. That is the expression 1. You need to understand about here expression 1 why I'm taking let I equal to 0, and expression 2 how many times is the first one is the first time is execution, second defines the condition executing the code block, third one is the every time after the code block has been executed, incremental. So you can keep in mind and have a fun about it, guys. And the second one I would like to talk about okay, for example, expression 1 sets and before the loop starts the let I equal to 0, and expression 2 defines the condition of the loop to run. I must be less than 5, and you can omit the expression 1. What I'm talking about, let me show you guys. And what is the omit and why the expression 1 is like when your values are set before the starts. So suppose for example, if I have value, okay, if I want to take it some values in direct goes in the same form, I don't want to take it in string values. Rather than taking this one, I want to declare indirectly. So in the 5 values, suppose here I don't want to put this one. So 5 times is executing, right? Okay, now I want to run this. See guys, 0 1 2 3 4, and 4 times is executing the 5 times, like in 0 index is 0 and 5 times is executing. That's what I'm talking. And if you want to omit the expression 1, and when you write in loop starts, that means, suppose by example, I don't want to take let I equal to 0. I don't want to declare inside of the for loop. I want to declare in outside of the for loop. That means uh, here let I equal to, I'm taking this one, and then if I want to take it, let length equal to string values. Directly I'm taking length here. Don't no need to write this one. Okay, then I don't want to write in all this stuff. Just I want to put the comma, the starting, and let I equal to that length only. So if I'm writing this one, you can do it in this way also, rather than writing and all this stuff and I equal to 2, all this stuff. So here, read on this one. So here, see guys, 2 3 4 5 or something, the values are coming up as expected. So loop scope is there, some statements. If you want to do it, and you can do it in as an homework, guys. I don't want to do it. Next one is the for in loop. What is the for in loop? The JavaScript in statement loops through the properties of an object. What does it mean of that? So for in loop, this is for loop. So I explained already clearly. So I want to comment out all piece of code. Next one is a for in loop. For loop. So how is going to work out this one? So if I want to take an object constant person equal to f name, okay, f name John, and I'm taking L name Doe, John Doe, comma age 35. If I'm taking the object, in this object I want to access, suppose what I have to do here, for loop, for in loop, right? And as I said, for in. So let x in, let x, that person. Okay, what is the person? John Doe person. If I'm taking that value, and then if I want to log this x, okay, what happened? We'll see this value is displaying. What is going to do? Let me clear the terminal from this. So here, see guys, f name, L name, and J, and it's coming in only the person. Okay, I'm sorry, the person of x. Okay, person of x value. So we'll see. Here, see guys, Jan do 35. So that's the one. So you need to do the get the values in f name and L name and age is coming up. The values are displaying in using the for in loop. So for in loop, it iterates the over a person object. Each iteration returns a key of x. The key is used to access the value of the array. The value of the key is the person of x, right? So now for in loop over arrays, the JavaScript in statement can also loop over properties array. So variable in array. So if you want to do it in that as a practically, like if you take it numbers, take it in now normal numbers and loop through, guys. What does it mean of that? Suppose let me comment out of course. Let me take some numbers and let me show you in the loop for that constant in numbers equal to some numbers 2 come 1 come 8 come. Okay, these are all the random numbers. So in this random number, this for in loop and here numbers. Okay, in this here take that x. Okay, x see. Okay, here I'm running this. See guys, 0 1 2 3, that is the x is displaying and display. Okay, see guys, the values are displaying 7 8 9. Okay, all the values are displaying as expected. Next method is for each, right, for loop there are same like in for each, and already we discussed about in array iteration method. What is the for each method? For each method is the callback function. It will go to return the each array element, right? So the same, like I would like to show you in for each method as well. So if I'm taking here rather than in for loop, okay, so if I'm taking a numbers, how it's working, just I want to showcase guys just for each and how it's working on over here. That's what I would like to showcase you guys, how it's working. So here, okay, in this array, so either any one of them guys, either you can use it in for each method, or you can use it in for loop, direct for loop, or otherwise you can use it in for in loop, whatever it may be, doesn't matter, but in you can utilize which one you want to based on your requirements and based on your way of writing code. Okay, so here I want to log this console.log and value, each value, right, each value, this value, see you guys, so it's returning the all the value, whatever the number is. So that is the for each method. And next is I would like to cover for off loop. What is for off loop? The JavaScript for statement loops through the values of an iterable object. It lets you loop over iterable data structure such as an arrays, strings, maps, node lists, and etc. Right? So variable for every iteration of the value, the next property is assigned to the variable. The variable can be declared with a constant letter where iterable, an object that has iterable properties. What does it mean of that? I'm going to show you guys one step by step now. So let me comment on of code over here. Next one is for off loop. For off loop. So what is that? The cons. Okay, I want to take this string array directly, creating new array, copy that here. Then I want to do in for here, use for loop, let x of string values. Then we'll see what's written over here and what happened with x. Here this value, node loop, and guys, each value is returning over here. David, John, Alex, Daniel, Andrew, and Max. All the string values are outside, right? So looping over string. So next topic I would like to talk about in looping over string. What does it mean of looping over string? So suppose, for example, this is the string array, right? So I want to comment this string array. Only string, I want to take it string val. Okay, just string val equal some name. Your okay, Australia. Okay, here this one I want to take this value. I want to put it in value. Then we'll see what's happening over here. Fine. See each value, each one value, one is character is coming out. So Australia, AUT, Australia coming up. That is the string array. And then the another one is another array is the while loop. The while loop loops through a black code as long as a specified condition is true. The condition is true, then only it will loop through. So what does it mean of while loop? How it's working and why? Let me show you guys and how it's working in while loop. Then let me comment out this piece of code and go through the loop. So in this while loop, suppose for example, let I equal to some value equal to 0, while okay, I less than 10. In this I less than 10, just I want log just the number incremented. Okay, number increment. Okay, the number increment. Then I want to increment this one. So what happened if I'm doing this? Get this terminal and run this command. So what happens? See guys, until 9. So the condition is true, the satisfied condition. Then it loop through until 0 to 10. 0, 1, 2, 9. Okay, that's the while loop. It's going to loop through. And then if you forget to increase the variable in this condition, the loop will never end. This will crash your browser. Okay, the do while loop. So keep in mind that please increment this value, increase your, don't forget to increase the value, otherwise you're going to crash your browser. So next one, so what happened, what is trying to tell? Suppose for example, moving this, running this loop here. See guys, keep on running, keep on running, keep on running. That's what is trying, okay, what I'm trying to tell. So here clear that. And then next one is do while loop. Do while loop is a variant of while loop. This while loop is execute the code block, and once the before checking and the condition is true, then it will repeat the loop as long as the condition is true. So what does it mean of that? So let me show you guys and quickly, and how to do, let me revert back the changes, otherwise my browser is going to crash. Okay, so now let me comment out of code. I don't want this. Do while loop, do while loop. So in this one, what I have to do, let I equal to 0, do this do loop, do one log, and just same thing. I would like to copy this, incrementing this to here. I will take the part. Then we need while loop, but otherwise it's going to give the prettier error, guys. While is expected, right? If you are installed the prettier and we ESLint, then showing that one. Okay, so in this while loop, not required, right? That is a better, right? Here I less than 10. Okay, so if I'm running this command, so here see guys, the same thing is happening in the above one. What I have done, while loop, the same thing do while loop also doing the same. That's the one. Don't forget to increase the variable used in the condition, otherwise the loop will never end. Otherwise it's going to crash your browser. Next statement, next is the switch statement, guys. So what is the switch statement? Before jumping onto that, let me explain a little bit in switch statement. Switch statement is used to perform different actions based on different conditions. Use the switch statement to select one of many code blocks to be executed. What does it mean? So the switch expression is evaluated once the value is expression is compared with values of each case. If there is a match, the associated block of code is executed. If there is no match, the default code will block is executed. What does it mean of that? Suppose for example, I'm taking switch statement. So this switch statement, just I would like to take let day equal to, okay, let day equal to null, switch. The switch on new, which is not required actually. Just defined is fair enough. It's taking, if you are not keeping null, it's taking the undefined. Date, suppose if I'm taking date here, guys, then get day, which day you are today, and then wanted to here the statement, whole statement is 0. Just I want to take 0, day equal to, okay, Sunday, day equal to Sunday. Then my break is very important, guys. We should use the break. Next is the case one, day equal to Monday, break is 2, day equal to Tuesday, Just I don't want to write everything, guys. 2 is 3 equal to Wednesday break is 4 equal to Thursday break is 5 equal to Friday break is 6 Saturday and day, sorry, break, and not finally is nothing is there and default, and this default just day equal to no day. Okay, no day, then break. That's all, guys. So let me log the day. We'll see date is here. Save this one, create the terminal, run this loop. See, guys, start means Saturday. Today is the Saturday. That's why it's coming in. So that's the way the switch statement is working, guys. So the switch statement all the time you can keep in mind, guys, like in about the switch statement. The switch statement is used to perform different actions based on the different conditions. Switch statement select one or many code blocks to be executed. Is the use of the switches. That's all, guys, for this video. I hope I covered all methods, array loops. So thank you guys for watching my video. We'll catch up now. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about JavaScript this keyword. I would like to explain in detail about this keyword. So what is this keyword? In JavaScript, the this keyword refers to an window object, the global object, which object depends on how this is being invoked, used or called. This keyword refers to different objects depending on how it is used in an object method. This refers to the object alone. This refers to the global object. In a function, this refers to the global object in a function strict mode using the use strict. This is undefined. In an event, this refers to the element that received the event. Methods like call, apply, and bind method can refer this to on any object. These methods are default JavaScript methods, guys, and there is refers to any object. So let's go and have a look in code, in Visual Studio Code. Let me show. So what is this keyword? And again, I'm talking. So this alone, when used alone, this refers to the global because this is running in a global scope. In a browser window, global object is the object window. In strict mode, is we used alone. This also refers to. So I created in 2 files, guys. One is text.html, another is this dot. So I can't show in the terminal. This is not going to give you any results in the terminal in using the node. So that's what I took in index.html. There I will go to show you in what I'm talking. So here, if you're coming back to this key, so here I want to use it in let x equal to this. If I'm taking the log 2, see guys, in here what happened, I'm running this one is coming empty object, so is nothing is going to display. So I'm calling under script and SR. Let me see how this one is working and over here. See guys, I'm running this one automatically. So here window object, this window object is returning all the objects window object by default. As I told, this is the window object coming in this. So if I'm writing in use strict mode, Without function, only I told you with function, going to show you is a strict mode. Use strict mode is undefined. Without function also is returning the window object. So let me talk what I'm talking about. Let me put it in here. Use strict and go and check now what happened in the browser. So here, if I'm running back, again is coming the object clearing, running again, guys. And here window object is going to give the object. I'm taking. Let me comment out this piece of code. Okay, let me comment out this piece of code, and then I want to here this function, my function, return this. So before this return, I took in console.log. I want to read this, and let me call this one. So we'll go and check what happened here in the browser. See guys, undefined is coming in use strict mode. If it is not there, use strict mode is not coming in anything. I'm removing this, and so we'll see what here. See, window object is got, and right. So if you are use strict mode, quite different. So that's what I'm talking about. So here one more example I would like to escalate guys in here. So basically JavaScript strict mode don't allow the default bindings. Okay, so when you use it function in strict mode, this is undefined. Yes. So I would like to explain in another one, as I told, like in about the object. So in object array, let me do it in quickly, guys. This one. So constant ABC or something. Take it the object. I would like to display the name. F name. Okay. Test or L name or easy go. We go. I would like to combine together, guys. So here I want to take it in full name. In this full name I want to take it in function. I want to write return I want to this dot f name plus is this dot. So here I would like to call this one. I will go to log it using the so that abc test dot full. Oh, okay. Forgot to put comma. That's what in prettier error. So now you can able to see. Let me run this piece of code. Submit here, and let me run this. See guys, test code easy. So here you can able to refer this dot f name, this dot l name is coming in inside of that combined together, and you can able to access that full name and outside and log it that value is full name. So that's all about this keyword, guys. But I would like to highlight in few things over here about this keyword. This keyword is all the time a bit tricky, and you can't understand about that one. So if you're using in React.js is we have in after 16.8 they introduced the functional components. So if you are using in functional component, no need to think about this keyword. If you are using in class components, the older version, definitely you have to think about this keyword. Just you can understand why you need to use that. But all the time is a global object. Whenever based on the your functionality event or whatever you're writing, based on that one is acting like a Global object is normally is a global object. Function time is the acting as in a global object without use strict. So other than that, event time is going to act as an event based on the event, what event you're. So that's all guys in this video about this keyword. I hope you learned something else about the video. We will catch up in another. You guys, bye bye.